Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hanksters, Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching this presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, Hanksters.com. There is where you can find all of our most current inventory. We leave our YouTube videos up at all times. We have thousands of subscribers that like to watch our content, so between both of our Florida location and our Pennsylvania location, we leave our videos up and we never take them down. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, it comes down off of our website letting you know that particular unit is no longer available. Also, check out our Instagram. We're going to have vehicles such as this one we're about to present right now posted on our Instagram prior to them going live on our website. So if you're in the market for a specific year, make, or model, you might be able to get a jump on another prospective buyer. There's also a link there to our gift shop here in Daytona. You can buy Hanksters apparel, t-shirts, hats, and other items, as well as signs, banners, flags, all kinds of cool stuff for your garage or man cave at home. The popularity of SUVs today is very good, right? GMC's coming back out with the Hummer. We got the full-size Broncos that are on the road, which is driving up the desirability of the 80s and 90s Broncos. You got your Tahoes and your Z71 packages and high countries and all the fun stuff that comes with today's SUV. However, they're very expensive and the depreciation is substantial. So a lot of people are switching to vehicles like I'm about to present to you right now. 1991 Chevrolet K5 Blazer, 350. It is a 91, so you do have power steering, you do have power brakes, and you do have AC. When we purchased this particular unit here in Florida, we bought a mechanically sound vehicle and a vehicle that has really good structural integrity, meaning a lot of originality, body panels, hood, tailgate, so on and so forth. What the truck did have was some cosmetic flaws, and we will show you some of those that we addressed and are continuing to address throughout this video presentation. Once again, 1991 Chevrolet K5 Blazer. One of the items we took care of was the front bumper and the rear bumper. We'll show you the rear obviously here in just a couple minutes, but brand new front bumper on it. The front bumper that was on it was aged. It was probably the original bumper from 1991, so we went and had to put a brand new bumper on it, so you got brand new shiny chrome. Is the way we bought it in terms of the grille. So the bow tie emblem looks good. Your chrome on your grille and the grille itself looks to be all in good condition, the gray portion. Headlights are in good shape. Turn signal lights, your spoiler down here low. Everything's in good condition up front. Paint quality. It is a driver quality paint job. I do not have any documentation or history as to when it was painted, if it was a complete repaint or if there's just been sections of the vehicle that have been painted, but overall the paint presents itself very well. If you look at the hood, okay, there are very slight imperfections in the hood, like little dimples in the paint. I don't know if it was because somebody didn't prep it quite right, or they painted it outside, or the temperature was too hot, too cold, I don't know. But you step away 3 feet from the vehicle, you can't see it at all. But if you get right up on it and you're in the right angle and at the right light, you can definitely see it. So if you're looking for perfect paint, this is not your vehicle. The paint on the driver's side front fender presents itself very well. Up top, it's good. It's not faded or blistered or cracking in any way. And unlike cars, cars sit obviously lower to the ground than an SUV does. So when you're looking at this SUV, right there behind the front tire, you can see that there's no blistering or cracking there. BFG all-terrain tires, raised white leather. Those are in good shape on all four corners. Take a look at the photos, the still photos of the wheels. So we'll have up close photos of those vehicles for you, or of those wheels for you on the vehicle, and you can get a good look at those. Body side moldings, those are brand new. We put those on. The ones that were on there, the black was faded and the chrome was deteriorated. So we put new body side moldings on it. So they look good, both driver and passenger. Chrome collapsible mirrors on the driver and passenger side doors. Glass on the truck, the front window glass. There is a chip there, there's a chip there, and there's a chip there. None of them are cracked or splitting, so but they are there, so I want to make you aware of that. And if you're interested in this Blazer and part of the deal is you want a new front window, I got provisions to make that happen. So you know, we can include that as part of the deal if that's something you'd like to do. Paint on the driver door is in good condition, both high and low. You can see there, again, it sits up off the ground, so you can see that there's no blistering or cracking at the bottom of the door. Let's take a look at the interior. Door panel's in great shape, both high and low. You do have the carpeted material here on the door panel around the handle. Brand new armrest there. Carpeting on the bottom of the door. Your little pocket pouch there on the door is in good shape. Dash pad's in good condition. The steering wheel's in good shape. It is a four-wheel drive and it does work. Blazer floor mats are brand new. We bought those. The ones that were in it showed age, so we introduced those to the dumpster. And the carpeting in the truck is in very nice shape. Not discolored, not stained, not torn up. Same thing with the material on the seats. The driver's and passenger seats are both in good shape. So is the center console. Take a look at everything in the still photos nice and closely. There is a little bit of a couple lines there on the back of the driver's seat, but nothing's ripped, nothing's torn, nothing's severely discolored. Both seats have armrests that fold down. Let's take a look in the back seat. So I'll put that seat there forward and then I'll slide it up. Carpeting in the back is good. Material on the back seat is good as well. No rips or tears back there. You do have seat belts back there, so if you want to take the kids on a joyride, you have some seat belts to lock them in. How about the rear quarter? The paint's nice. Again, sits high off the ground. You can see high and low. The paint's in good shape. I don't see any, you know, where the clear's faded or any blistering or cracking, anything like that. BFG all-terrains again on the all four corners. The four-wheel drive in the center of the wheel there to indicate obviously that it's a 4x4. Rear tailgate is in good shape. These panels here that say Chevrolet and you know, stretch across the entire tailgate most of the time are either discolored or dented or a combination of the two. This one's in pretty good shape, and we did not do that. We bought it that way, so it's in good condition. Again, rear bumper, brand new. So as long as we've been doing this, we've only really run across this problem in the last 12 to 18 months, and that is what we were doing is generally we have about 60 to 65 units on hand. That's kind of our sweet spot, but there's about 25 units on our website, and that's because we're in COVID times and we're waiting on this or waiting on that and waiting on parts, and what we decided to do was we're not going to wait anymore. We're going to at least let you guys know we have this stuff, and we're just going to tell the story and let you know what's coming and what we have yet to do. So, you know, with COVID, everything's a pain. We're lucky enough here in Florida to have DeSantis, so we got it a little better than most. But you know, we still have our struggles as well in the Sunshine State. So, rear window, it's obviously original. The weather strip here on the rear window, or I'm sorry, on the rear tailgate was bad. And when the window was getting put up and down, it would scratch the window. So I do have a new window. The glass guy is coming. Today is Thursday. He's coming on Monday to put in a new rear window. So it will be a brand new tinted rear window. We've just been waiting on it. It's finally in. So, you know, here we are. I'm doing a presentation and it's in, you know, in 4 days or whatever. Also, the power window does function. Well, let me take that back. It does not function with the key, but it will. We have a part on order for that as well. It's got to go internal with the tailgate. It does work. It's just very weak. If I roll the window down, I'm going to play hell getting it back up. So when we open up the tailgate to put the new window in, we're going to put the new electronic mechanism in so that you can actually put the window up and down as well. So that's all getting done. That's part of the price. It's, you know, it's kind of like that old saying, it's like Prego, it's in there. So rear quarter on the passenger side, nice shape, top, bottom, high, low. And for those of you that are going to ask, the top does come off if you choose to do that. We don't do, anytime we have a Bronco or a Blazer, I always get asked, you know, does the top come off? And I may be incorrect in my statement. I believe they all come off, but if they don't all come off, 90% of them come off. And we just don't do it simply because it's a two-man operation. It's, you know, anywhere from 6 to 10 bolts. It's just a lot of extra work. It's hard enough trying to get these videos in. You know, we just don't take them off. But that does come off if you choose to, you know, if you want to run the vehicle that way, it will come off. Passenger side door. Again, the interior of the truck is pretty decent. The door panel here on the passenger side is good. Power windows, power door locks. We'll find out on the test drive if those work. Again, the floor mats are brand new. 4x4 four-wheel drive does work. The passenger side seats even better than the driver's side seat. Both are in pretty nice condition. Again, this is a driver quality vehicle. This is meant to be enjoyed. It's not a showpiece, you know, but it is not only mechanically strong, but also the structural integrity is definitely there. The body lines are good. Front fender on the passenger side, door on the passenger side, rear quarter on the passenger side. Everything's, you know, real nice. Nice straight body lines. Let's shoot down the front of the vehicle and just take a look, you know, down the front. Look at the, see the fender there on the passenger side, how it lines up to the door and then it lines up to the rear quarter, and there's no waves or deviations down the side of the vehicle. That tells you something about the metal on the truck. It's a nice vehicle. You know, it's a driver quality 1991 K5 Blazer. These things have always ran fantastic. Starts up first time, every time. Really, really nice piece. In our videos that we do, we try to represent our vehicles that we're selling as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can. We just do a real quick, I mean, to watch a 20-minute video presentation, there's 3 or 4 hours of work that goes into that between shooting it and rendering it and you know, looping it all together. And so there's a lot of work that goes into each one of these presentations that you see just for a little 20-minute video. But we can't show you everything. You know, I could make a 60-minute video, I guess, if you really have that kind of time on your hands, both myself and you guys, which I'm sure you don't. But, you know, we try to show you as much as we possibly can in a 20-minute presentation and show, you know, put you as close to the vehicle as we possibly can. However, we do encourage you guys to come in person, especially if this is your first classic car purchase. I drive these things, work on these things, buy them, sell them every day. So I know their little idiosyncrasies. I know what to look for. I know what to look at. I know what to look for on a test drive, how a car should, you know, look, feel, perform, all that stuff. But you may be used to driving a 2021 or a 2022 vehicle every day. You may not realize what a 20, 30, 40, 50-year-old vehicle should look like, perform like, what the paint should look like, how it should feel when you're driving it. I go on a lot of test drives with people that are like, whoa, you know, I haven't driven one of these in forever. It's like they got to get used to the brakes and the steering and so on and so forth. So, and we're here to let you do all that. We'll pull the vehicle outside for you. We'll let you look at the paint real good in the sunshine. We will rack it for you, let you look at the undercarriage, the floor pans, the bottom of the motor, the bottom of the transmission, you know, all your suspension components. We'll let you drive it. We'll let you feel the wheel to seal the deal, right? Let you feel how the steering is, how the brakes react for you, you know, how the motor performs, whether it's got a good power or it's, you know, a little sluggish. Let you feel how the transmission shifts. That's what we're here to do, and we enjoy doing it. We do it 6 days a week. With that being said, most of the transaction we conduct here in our Daytona showroom are done sight unseen. If we sell 30 vehicles this month, we might meet 4 to 5 people face to face. The rest we're doing bank wire transfers, phone calls, emails, text messages, a lot of electronic documentation. So we've been doing that process for over 20 years. So that should tell you something about our business model. We've been very successful at it. We have longevity in our business. So we sell a lot of vehicles per month, not only out of this showroom, but out of our PA location as well. So, but again, please come in person. That's this way you know exactly what you're getting when the vehicle arrives. Let's take it around the building. We'll see which one of the racks out back is open. We'll throw it in the air, check out the undercarriage, and then shortly after that, we'll take it on a little test drive. Underneath our 1991 Chevy Blazer, we've done a couple presentations like this when we have a bigger vehicle and it, the suspension hangs as low as it does. It's hard for me to fit under it. I'm just under 6 feet, so we're going to kind of do like an undercarriage presentation, just kind of voiced over. I've already walked the length of the vehicle twice, so one thing I do want to show you is the fact that when I look at the side of the block up by the valve cover, up, I guess, side of the block by the freeze plugs there where it meets the valve covers up high, the block has been painted recently. We didn't paint the block, so that's a pretty good indication a lot of times that the motor has been out fairly recently and has had work done to it. Like I said, unfortunately, I don't have any documentation to say that one way or another. I'm just telling you what I feel is the case. Same thing with the transmission. If you look at the top of the transmission's freshly painted all the way around. Again, we didn't paint the transmission, so that's another good indication. Frame rails on the truck are in great shape. You can see that. Also, look, somebody has put a really nice brand new exhaust system on there. I mean, nice welds, the looks professional, real nice, brand new exhaust. So all the floors in the vehicle look good all the way back. Of course, you have disc brakes in the front and drum brakes in the rear. Looking up at the part where you could call it the bed, you could call it the rear compartment there where the rear seat would be, and then the back storage area under the gas tank. All of that's nice and solid. There's no rust holes, there's no rod holes, so that's all good stuff too. There is a skid plate on the gas tank that covers up the tank, and the tank's in good shape underneath as well. Plenty of tread left on those BFG all-terrains. Real nice tread there. I told you in the showroom the lower bumper's brand new, and your trailer hitch that we looked at in the showroom as well. SUVs are still as popular today as they were back in the early 90s. And the nice thing about this particular unit is the depreciation has happened long ago. So these things are actually appreciating. So this is something you could use as a daily driver, and you could spend a decent amount of money on. A new Tahoe nowadays, just not even the best model out there is $65,000, $70,000. That's quite a bit of money for a for an SUV that's going to depreciate quite a bit within 2 years. Like I said, the depreciation on this has already happened. You can use it as a daily driver. Those 350s are strong. GM K5 Blazers have always been a really strong, desirable vehicle. And you aren't going to get that depreciation that you're going to get with a newer one. A lot of people, believe it or not, you wouldn't believe how many phone calls I get. I have a 2021 Silverado and I'm going to trade it in. I'm going to drive it, I'm going to buy a 1987 square body, or they have a 2022 or a 2020 Tahoe and they're going to trade it in and they're sick of making the payment, and they're going to get something that has no payment or half the payment, and you're not going to have the depreciation factor. If you are financing this vehicle, we work with 3 different collector car lenders that will do up to a, let's see, 50 grand or more, they will go 10 years. If it's anything 50 grand or less, less than 50 grand, I guess you should say, they'll only do up to 8 years. So you can get up to an 8-year loan on this vehicle. If you get approved for 8 years and you decide you want to pay it off in 2 or sell it in 2 and you pay it off, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so. There's no prepayment penalty with the lenders that we work with. It's not in-house financing. It is through lending institutions that we use. If you're a cash buyer, you can physically bring us cash if you're coming to see us in person here in Daytona. If you're not coming in person, you can send us a certified bank check, or more often than not, bank wire transfer is the most common form of payment because it's there the same day and we can start processing your vehicle for shipment that much sooner. Speaking of that processing for shipment, they are done. The outgoing inspection process is done in the order that the vehicles are funded. So there might be 2 in front of yours, there might be 7 in front of yours, depending on when you get funded. Obviously, the sooner you get funded, the sooner you get your car or truck or SUV. Once it is through the pre-delivery inspection process and the guys tell me it's ready to go, we call for a carrier for pickup if we are if we're the ones doing the shipping. And of course, if you're bringing your own trailer or you're local to us here in Central Florida, we'll call you and let you know it's ready and you can come get it. It is a beautiful day in Daytona. We are in February and it is 80 degrees outside. So we're gonna take it, drop it down, take it out in the Florida sunshine, and show you guys how this 1991 K5 Blazer runs out. Okay, inside our 91 Blazer, horn, tilt wheel, battery voltage, oil pressure, tempo monitor. It's coming, hopefully it's coming up. I'm sure it works. We'll monitor it through the test drive. 174, 486 is the mileage reading on the odometer. The title on the vehicle is exempt. Fuel gauge is working. Turn signals work. Driver. Passenger. Wipers. AC. And it's blowing cold. Don't need it today, so we're going to turn it off. I'm going to do it with the windows down, which, by the way, power windows. They do work. Driver's side, passenger side. I'm not going to go all the way down and all the way up. You guys get the idea. Power door locks. Those do work. Radio does not work. I don't know what the issue is, but it doesn't make any sound. So we do not fix radios. So that will not be working when the vehicle arrives or when you come test drive it. The center console is in pretty good shape. You have cup holders, and then GM knew back in 91 that you'd need a spot for your cell phone, so it has that as well. We do have a laminated copy of the original window sticker, which will be on display on our website on the still photos. Original owner's manual. That's in there. Put that away. Told you in the showroom, the carpeting's in pretty good shape there. Do have a couple scratches there on the glove box. Headliner's in good condition. Pretty nice Blazer. These things always ran and rode fantastic. I'm gonna put my armrest down here. So let's go out and drive it and show you guys how it runs out. It runs fantastic. Like I said, these things have always had a great ride. No hands on the wheel, track straight as can be. You do this all day. Nice and tight on the steering. You know, the vehicle sits a little higher. It's nice and tight on the steering. Hit the brakes, they stop just like they should, nice and straight. No vibration or pulsation in the brakes. Speedometer's functioning. And it's accurate. Look, see how the needle's not bouncing around? I don't know if you guys can see that with the sun glare. I can't, you know. We try to show it to you. If you can't see it, trust me, it's working and it's, you know, not bouncing, but we're trying to shoot across the entire vehicle here and then into the sun sometimes, so there might be a little bit of a glare. So if there is, I apologize. Runs nice though. By the way, these guys have restored these Blazers and you know, the square body pickup trucks, those vents have a tendency to want to turn yellow and flop around. All the vents in this truck are brand new. Here we are at idle. Idles real nicely. No rough idle or stalling issues or running issues. running through the gears. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it, but the tranny shifts real nice. Four-wheel drive does work, by the way. So there we are, we're cruising at 55. No hands on the wheel at 55. Thing runs real nice. I don't have any documentation as to, you know, at the motor, when it was rebuilt, anything like that. Same thing with the transmission. But I can tell you that this thing runs fantastic, and we did not really too much to it mechanically at all. It was all just cosmetic stuff, and that's why we bought it, because when you sell as many vehicles a month as we do, you know, you have to look for cars. You know, we try to buy our cars turnkey. However, you know, some of them need a little bit of work. We're not in a restoration business. We are a showroom. You know, we're not a restoration center. However, we do buy vehicles that need a little work from time to time. And this one was all cosmetic. I mean, you know, when we went and test drove this thing and whatnot, it was all just nickel and dime type stuff. When you're buying a classic car, the important part is how good is the body? You know, your undercarriage, your panels, you know, your fenders, your hood. You know, how is the mechanics of it? You know, the motor, the transmission, how does it run? Does it start right up? Does it want to stall? Does it, you know, do you have issues with the brakes? Does the pedal go all the way to the, you know, things like that. And this was a nice, strong, this vehicle has great mechanics and great bones, and that's why we're presenting it to you today. If you're interested in this 91 Chevy Blazer, 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. We're going to put up all the photos today on our website that we took of this vehicle, along with this video presentation we're doing for you right now. The full retail price, this 91 Chevy Blazer includes shipping in the lower 48 United States. It also includes a 12-month, 12,000-mile powertrain warranty. Warranty is good on engine, transmission, and rear end. It is not a bumper-to-bumper warranty. So if you got to put a battery in the thing, or the starter conks out on you and the thing doesn't start anymore, those items are on you. However, if you have any major mechanical breakdowns of the drivetrain, you don't have to take it to a Chevrolet dealership. As much as you might want to, you don't have to bring it back to the state of Florida. You don't have to bring it to Hanksters Hot Rods. You can take it to any ASC certified facility in the United States. So you could probably take it to the same person that works on your daily driver. Is the price of the vehicle negotiable? It most certainly is. However, if we negotiate the price of the Blazer, then the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off. Our shipping includes, you know, anywhere in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. However, you know, if we negotiate the price of the vehicle, we can certainly put you in touch with a shipper. You'll just pay them directly when the vehicle arrives to you, wherever you might be. You know, you can decide whether you want to go open or enclosed. You know, obviously it's a little cheaper to ship open than it is enclosed. Of course, if you have, you know, maybe you're a collector, you have your own trailer, enclosed or open, that's fine. You can come trailer home from our showroom. And of course, if you're local to us here in Central Florida, you can come drive it from our dealership to your home. We would love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in the Sunshine State, right in the center in Daytona Beach. Please check out our website. If you're local to us here, or you're on vacation in Daytona, stop into our showroom and see us. Again, we'd love to earn your business, so check us out.